Quotes from the ambassador of hope. I am somebody. I may be poor, but I am somebody. I may be on welfare, but I am somebody. I may be unskilled, but I am somebody. I am a child of God. I must be respected, protected, never rejected. I am somebody. Reverend Jesse Jackson has always been more than a leader. He has been an ambassador of hope. Whether he was standing alongside the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. or advocating for immigrant families at the border, he carried a message that transcended language, transcended geography. For those of us who grew up reciting, I am somebody, like myself, that wasn't just a classroom exercise. As a matter of fact, it wasn't a classroom exercise at all. It was a spiritual awakening. It was the moment that we realized that our struggles were not the conclusion of our stories. A new beginning, not an ending. This is the core of what I explore in my book, Starting Over, a Second Line of Hope. Just as Reverend Jackson mentored the next generation of giants, from the Reverend Al Sharpton and Judge Greg Mathis to the historic presidency of Barack Obama, we're reminded that every challenge is merely a setup for a comeback, even a health challenge or challenges. Through the Rainbow Push Coalition and Operation Breadbasket. If you've never heard of it, go ahead and look it up. Google it, as my mother says. The message was clear. When we unite, we create a new beginning and not an ending. When we unite. He was a bridge across generations. Jackson's journey began in the heat of the civil rights movement as a close confidant and lieutenant to the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. He took the mantle of the Poor People's Campaign and expanded it, ensuring that the fight for economic justice reached everyone. Everyone. He was inclusive. So that included immigrant communities seeking a fair shot at the American dream. Yeah, he did that. He didn't just talk about change, y'all. He built the infrastructure for it. Operation Breadbasket, it focused on economic empowerment and ensuring that Black-owned businesses had a seat at the table. That's all they were asking for, just a seat at the table. Rainbow Push Coalition, a brilliant rainbow of diversity, bringing together people of all colors and backgrounds to fight for social justice and voting rights. Yeah, look that up also. He was the mentor to leaders. The true measure of a leader is who they leave behind. Reverend Jackson's mentorship paved the way for a new era of leadership. Coaching icons who have changed the landscape of law and politics. As I mentioned earlier, Reverend Al Sharpton, he's a He's a civil rights activist. And President Barack Obama, the path was cleared for him by Jackson's historic 1984 and 1988 runs, his presidential runs. Look that up too. And Judge Greg Mathis, he often credits Jackson for his pivot from the streets to the bench. Yo, that's major. The legacy lives on. You see, hope is a relay race. He ran his lap with fire, with vigor and conviction. And now it's on us to carry that torch forward in our own communities. Start our own bread basket. Feed the communities. Feed the hungry. You have many neighbors, I'm sure, who are hungry. As I share in my book, every challenge we face is a new beginning and not an ending. Is a call to stand tall and remember that we are somebody. Now, if you'd like to read more about some of these themes of hope and resilience, my book is available in both English and Spanish. Currently, I've pulled them out of all of the bookstores, so currently you can purchase a copy directly through me. You can DM me right here on social media, or feel free to email me. My email address is simple. It's my name. So it's Maria Elena or Maria Elena at mariaelenazuniga.com. Maria Elena at mariaelenazuniga.com. Today, as we navigate new challenges, or what some may call man-made disasters, we must remember that unity is our greatest currency. Hope is not a quiet waiting. It's an active, loud, and collective pursuit of justice. Yeah, let's keep the fire burning. Let's keep the dream moving. Let's keep this spirit alive. Let's unify, and let's keep hope alive.